Welcome to my channel. Here we are going to be working on this problem, and this is an examination question, and it's a mechanical drawing. So let's read the instructions. As we have here that figure 3 shows the part of a machine bracket in first angle orthograph projection. Then on this page we have that with the part completely assembled, draw full size in first angle orthographic projection. The question A is the plan, and question B is the sectional front elevation on plane PP, and option C is left end elevation. And here we are instructed that hidden details are not required. All right, let me go back to the first page. So these are the parts as we have here. So we are to start with, I'm going to start with the sectional view. That is question B. I will start with the sectional view, then I will move later to the plan and then the end elevation. So we are going to have 3 separate videos for this problem. Okay, so let's start with that of the sectional front elevation. So this is the front elevation and this is the plan. So we are to assemble this part. So we are to insert these screws. We are to insert this screw in here and this screw in here. Okay, and we bolt these two together, and then the cutting plane. So this is the cutting plane PP. So we are to cut after assembling. So we are to cut from we are to cut down here. So what you have to do is to replicate what we have here. So we replicate what we have here. You're going to see how I'm going to do it here right now. So we are going to start with the base. So the length of this base, which is in form of a rectangle, so the length from here to here is 110. So first of all, make this rectangle. Then so we go on and form other parts. So I'll be taking dimensions. So distance from here to the surface of this is 65 millimeters. The thickness of this rectangle is 10, as you can see. And then so the distance from here to here is 5 millimeters. And then for us to draw this semicircle, so we have the radius to be 25. So for this inner semicircle, the radius is 30. So the same thing applies to this one. So don't let me repeat that. And then for the screw that we have here, so it is M6. So that means distance from here to here is 6 millimeters. And then this slot as okay, so this part of the screw from here to here, so the diameter is 12 millimeters, and then from here to here is 5 millimeters, and the length of the whole screw, so from this end down, is 20 millimeters. So you are going to see how I'm going to work this out. And then we also have a rib. Okay, so though we are not going to draw this one because it is seen in the front elevation, the sectional view, it should not be there. Okay, so then for us to produce this one from here to here, so we have to take a measurement of 20 millimeters. Okay, so let's go and see how this can be done. So we are working on the front elevation, sectional view of the front elevation first. So let's start. Okay, so the first thing that we are going to do here, so we are going to draw a horizontal line. So we'll draw a horizontal line, and then so I need to draw a vertical center line. So I will draw a vertical center line here like this. Okay, so a vertical center line, so it goes like this. All right, so then on this vertical center line, I'm going to take a measurement. So a measurement of 10 millimeters. So I'll take 10 millimeters up for that base. So for that base, so 10 millimeters. And then I'm going to take a measurement of 55 millimeters. So to this side, so this is 55 millimeters to this side out of 110. And I will take 55 from this point to this side. So this is 55 millimeters, so making 110. So the next thing I'm going to do is that I will draw horizontal line, so through this point, so it goes to this side and it goes to this side. Okay, so having done that, so the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to draw a vertical line to complete this. So, and then I will draw a vertical line here to complete this. Okay, so having done that, the next thing I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a measurement of from here. So from this point, I will take 35 millimeters up. Sorry, 65 millimeters, not 35, 65 millimeters up. This is 65 millimeters. So I'm going to draw a horizontal line. So through this point, so it goes to this side and it goes to this side. Okay, so having done that, so I will take a measurement of 5 millimeters down and 5 millimeters up. This is 5 millimeters down and this is 5 millimeters up. Okay, so I'm going to draw a horizontal line, so from here to the left side and also to the right side. Okay, so this is not showing well. So then, so these 5 millimeters that we have taken up here, I will draw a horizontal line to the left and also to the right. Alright, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that I'm going to take a measurement of 30 millimeters. So for that inner semicircle, so which it told us that the radius is 30 in the diagram. So let me bring it. So for this semicircle here, the radius is 30. The radius is also 30 for this. So we put the main point here in this middle line. So at this point, so we draw a semicircle. So up here, okay, semicircle up here, and then so we also take it down. So we take it down, so just like a circle, a complete circle. Okay, so half for the down one and half for the upper one. So next is that we take 35 millimeters. So the second semicircle, 35 millimeters. So this is 35 millimeters here. So we put it here at this point. So for this now, so it starts from this point. So and it goes like this. Okay, so then on this side we do the same thing. All right, so we have to take it easy. Okay, all right, so this is what we have now. So what I've done so is for this part here and for this one. Okay, so the next thing that I'm going to do is that so the length from so the length from here to here is also the same as this 110. So what I'm going to do right now is that I'm going to take my set square. So coming to this point here, okay, so I will draw this line. So I draw this line. So this is where we have this 110, where this is where it ends. So I will draw this line, and then I will come to this side also. I will draw this line. Okay, so we have it like this. All right, so having done this now, so we need to provide a space for the set screw. So for the set screw, so we have that. So for us to get the center line here of the set screw, we have to take a measurement of 10 millimeters from here to here. And we also, okay, so we take 10 millimeters. So we come, so from this end here, so I'll take 10 millimeters inward. So this is 10 millimeters. Okay, so then from this end, I will also take 10 millimeters inward. Okay, so that's 110. So then I'm going to draw a center line here. So draw a center line. So it goes like this. All right, so then so I'll come to this side also. So draw a center line here. All right, so then for the set screw, as I said that, so it is M6. So the thickness is 6 millimeters. So we are to draw that. So I will come, so 6 by 2. So that will give us 3 millimeters. So we have to take a measurement, so of 3 millimeters. So from here, I will take a measurement of 3 millimeters to this side. So this is This is 3. So 1, 2, 3. So this is 3 millimeters to the left side, 1, 2, 3 to the right side. Okay, so coming to this side also, I will do the same thing. So taking 3 millimeters, so from 1, 2, 3, so this is 3 millimeters, and then 1, 2, 3 to the right side, so 3 millimeters. So we have that now. Okay, so then from each of these points, so I'm going to draw a vertical line. So we'll draw a vertical line. So it comes down a bit like this, and then here I will do the same thing. So it comes down here a bit. Okay, so then we also do the same thing on this side. So draw a vertical line down here, and then here also we draw a vertical line down. All right, so we have this now. So what I need to do now is that, so the length of the set screw is 20 millimeters, but before I do that, I need to produce this top part of the set screw, so with a slot. So this slot here has a distance of 2 millimeters, so that's what we put here. Okay, so I need to come first now and take a measurement of 5 millimeters. So from this point I will take a measurement of 5 millimeters up, so this is 5 millimeters. Okay, and then so the diameter of the set screw is 12, so I will come here now, so take a measurement of 6 millimeters. So from this center line I will take 6 millimeters to the left side, so this is 6 millimeters, and I will take 6 millimeters to the right side from the center, so this is 6 millimeters here. Okay, so then coming here I will also take 6 millimeters, so from the center, so take 6 millimeters to the left side, and then so 6 millimeters to the right side. Okay, so we have this. All right, so what I'm going to do now is that, so this 5 millimeters, so I'm going to draw a horizontal line here, then I will transfer it here, so just to, then with my set square, so I'm going to draw, so a vertical line here to complete this, do the same thing here like this, and then coming to this side I will do the same thing, and here also I will do the same thing here. All right, so having done that, the next thing that I'm going to do is that, so to create the slot, so the slot is the wideness from here to here is 2 millimeters, and the depth of the slot is also 2 millimeters. That's why we have slot 2 by 2. Okay, so so what we are to do now, so I'm going to take 2 millimeters down, so 2 millimeters down from this top, so this is 2 millimeters here. Okay, so here I will draw horizontal line, so this is just a short horizontal line, so do the same thing here. So I've taken the measurement on this side, then I'm going to come to the center here. Okay, so I will take 1 millimeters to this side here, and 1 millimeter here. Okay, all right, so it's going to be a small space, so this is 1 millimeter here, and this is also 1 millimeter. All right, so okay, so I'll make it get it done at once, so by making it a thick line. Okay, I use my black pen for that. Okay, all right, so I've created the slot, so it may not be really visible, but it's already created. All right, so we have this now. Okay, so then the length of the set screw is 20 millimeters from the top here, so I will take 20 millimeters down, so 20 millimeters down, so this is 20 millimeters. All right, so I'm going to terminate it here. All right, so I have this now. Then there's something I need to do here, so I'll just take it, so it should be 1 millimeter, so I'll just take it down like this. So Okay, so I've done this one. I'll pause the video to do the other one. So what I have left here to make here is to make the rib. Okay, so the rib, the part that we are making for the rib is this part here and this part here. This will not be there, this will not be there, so because they have been cut off. So as you can see here in the plan, that this one is cut off, so we can only see this two parts here, so I mean here and here. Okay, so as we have here that the from here to here is 20 millimeters, so we from the center here, so we take a measurement of 10 millimeters to the left side and 10 millimeters to the right side. So then I'm going to draw a vertical line, so I make it a thick line at once, so like this. Okay, then we also come here, so we draw and make it a thick line once. Okay, so we have this. Okay, now so for the rib, okay, we are not going to hash it. Okay, so what we are left to do here now is that we need to make this line, so we make it a thick line, so we make it a thick line, so we have a complete rectangle here, we have a complete rectangle here. Okay, and then so we make this line also a thick line, so make this line a thick line. All right, so so other things that we have here, okay, so we need to make this line, so make this line a thick line, so it goes to this end. Okay, so from here to here, so it will not pass through the set screw, and also we make this a thick line from here to here, so this line is also a thick line, and then we make this line a thick line. All right, so we have this, so and then so I need to make this. Okay, so then so coming here, so this line will also be a thick line, so from here to here, and then so we also make this a thick line. Okay, so what we are left with now is the arching of the cut surface. So I will do the arching while I pause the video, and when I'm done I will come and explain some things. Alright, so here is the sectional front elevation. So I hash the base. Okay, so we usually use 45 degrees set square. Okay, and then so for this part, so you have to hash this part, so you can hash it in the same direction as this, but this upper one, because there are two parts, so you need to hash it in another direction. Okay, so that is what I've done here, and then you are not to hash through the set screw, so you leave the set screw unhashed. So this is how the sectional front elevation will look. And don't forget, at the bottom here, write sectional front elevation, because it's part of what may be required for marking, so you need to do that. So it's as simple as I've done it here. Let's meet on the next one, so we should be the drawing of the plan. God bless you.